All right, everybody, this is Sim. I'm here with Zenku, doing one of our spotlight interviews, and yeah, excited to have you here, man. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Happy to be here. Like very happy. It,
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for hopping on, and just starting off before we get into some of the interview questions. Is there anything that you want to promote to everybody? Any new
well,
exciting projects coming up?
I have about let's say about 7 songs coming out. I have to work on. I did a collab with Decade. Go check out that song. I finished about 3 songs yesterday, today, and yesterday. And yeah, go check out Phantom Zone too.
Gotcha, gotcha. So it sounds like you're putting in some work. It's good stuff. That's yeah, exactly what we want to kind of hear from people on the Crown server. So yeah, first things first, Zanku, where are you from and what are the skills that you have related to creating music? Do you
So,
produce, rap?
where so where I'm from is San Antonio, Texas. What I'm related to and my skills in music is just rapping and yeah, just rapping, basically writing, making music with my friends, and yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
basically it.
Yeah, cool stuff. Got San Antonio, the Alamo and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff. Okay. So yeah, I guess, from San Antonio, make music with your friends. Is that kind of how you got into making music, just from hanging around other
Well,
people that made music, or how did that
so
start for you?
how it started, it was in ninth grade. I went over to my friend's house. Uh, Shout out to Karuma. He's the one that got me into music, and it was pretty lit. The first song I made was Broken. No, it wasn't Broken. It was Lied To, and then after that was Broken. That's how
Okay.
I really got inspired into music. But I was also inspired by other artists, and it was like music's pretty cool to like get stuff off your mind and your chest, and like it's a way to express yourself.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, you mentioned that, you know, sounds like other music creators kind of inspire some of your work. So, what are some examples of some of those, other music creators that, really get your
So
creative juices flowing?
with Karuma, he's the one that got me into it, so he really inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
He always like every time I make a track, he always tries to make me get better. So like in near future, I could get join his group called XO Infinity with one of our other friends named XO Reigns. He's a good artist. He used to make beats, and I told him, "Hey, bro, just hop on a track with me and this and my friend." And that's when I was like a big part of music, but I had to stop because of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's basically it. Other artists that do inspire me was X, Lil Peep,
Mm-hmm.
and
R.I.P.
I think yeah, RP then and Ski.
Yep,
And
gotcha.
that's about it.
So, how did you these people that you said inspire you that you like to work with, how did you meet these people? Was it online? Did you go to school together? How
Uh,
did that come about?
with Kuruma, we went to school together,
Okay. Yep, gotcha. Yeah,
and
very cool.
with Reigns, I met him through Instagram, and yeah, we just started a little group called Sincerely 333. Rest in
Okay.
peace, that group. Stuff
Yeah, awesome,
happened.
man. That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's life sometimes, man. It's super dope though that you have those people to kind of help you create. Um, which, I guess kind of goes into my next question I have for you. What is your creative process like? You said that have had a bunch of music that you've been working on today, a lot of stuff coming out. Like, you know, how do you get going? Like, how are you putting together all these
Okay.
tracks? Can you walk me through that?
Okay. The first thing I do is like look for a beat on YouTube, or like if someone actually I don't pay for beats, so I just look on YouTube for hours upon hours. I
Mm-hmm.
find the right beat, and then I start writing to it. Start thinking like, oh, I should bring up some past stuff, some now stuff, like just like make whatever's on your mind because that's what I do. But then I also want to make a catchy hook, so I just make a catchy hook and then put the stuff with it, and it's like writing an essay, but instead you're making it into lyrics. So like that's how I start my creative thinking
Yeah,
most of the time.
gotcha. Yeah, that's an interesting way to put it. Kind of like writing an essay, right? Like that kind
Hmm.
of structure. Yeah, very cool. Um, yeah, so I guess with that, do you ever have trouble, being creative? Do you ever run into creative block?
I think there was this one time. I think it, it was on one song that I didn't know what like I didn't have that much room on, and it was like back then. So when I was trying to, I didn't write before this. I used to freestyle. When I was
Hmm.
trying to hear what my friend had, I had like a small space and I didn't know what to say. So I had to make something up real quick on my mind, and it kind of failed at the same time. But I fixed it on the second part. So like that was the only block I had in my whole music career.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so I mean, you just have the creative juices flowing. Love that. Gotta love it. Um, okay, how about if you could collaborate with one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
If I had to collaborate with someone that's dead, I would say X, but then you have Tupac, and if two like
Hmm.
my okay, my dad he likes Tupac, and I also like Tupac, so I would
Yep.
actually want to collaborate with like Tupac,
Hmm.
but I don't know if
Yeah.
our styles match the same.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, it's interesting. I grew up listening to Tupac with my dad all the time too. It's cool. We got something in common. Let's see. Okay, so as far as collaborations, what are some of the attributes or qualities you think that make someone a good collaborator for you? Like, what kind of person
Okay,
do you get along best with for a collaboration?
for a collaboration, it doesn't matter on how the person acts to you. It
Hmm.
matters how, like, say, okay, so with Decade, he uses a filter for his voice. Like, I barely know him, and he wanted me to hop on a song with him, and I said sure. Like, I just had nothing on my mind, and I just wanted to make a song right then and there.
Hmm.
So I took the project, and I told him, hey, I'll get it back in like a week, or I'll do it by Friday. And yeah, it doesn't really matter on who you are or how you act towards me. Just I'm just trying to get your song done so you could be happy with it and put it out there for more people to see how good you are and how I've performed on the track. Like it doesn't matter how good you are. It's just matters on how you attack the track and just be with the other person, how y'all combine y'all focus together and everything.
Yeah, yeah, gotcha. It sounds like you're pretty open-minded when it comes to, just your creative process and working with people. I feel like that has to
Yeah.
be like yeah, super positive for working with you. Do you see any benefits from collaborating with other people, so far in your experience?
Well, but collaborating with other people is basically say like if you're a SoundCloud rapper or
Hmm.
like you're just like playing guitar and you have a band with everyone and you get the most like people attraction and you go to another band because of that.
Hmm.
It's like on SoundCloud you do the track and if their fans love your part they'll go check you out and if I have that same person on my track and they like and my fans like his track it spreads out equally to get both of us on
Yeah,
fans on
gotcha.
both sides.
Hmm.
That
I
so
mhm.
that's what I see.
Yeah, I really love that you brought that up. That's really one of the big things that Crown is trying to, foster for music creators is, that sort of promotion like you brought up.
Yeah,
Um, I think it only helps you grow your fan base, right? Um, and really end of the day, you get to, meet some new people, create some work that you're excited about, and kind of grow your audience. So, that's definitely a huge, huge thing that Crown is trying to accomplish with the app.
yeah.
Um, yeah, is there, I guess, anything else that you'd like to mention before we wrap up the interview? Any questions you have for me? Anything?
I hope everyone has a nice day, and don't let anyone get in your way of making music or like personally like try to bring you down. Just keep your head up and keep on moving. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you. And yeah,
Oh,
everybody,
my
thank
pleasure,
you.
man.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll be posting this to Crown soon. I'll talk to you. And as always, if you need anything from me, any help with promo, any help finding collaborators, to just DM me.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, man. Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome.